Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you may be. CC here, Chris, from New York, Westchester County. It's March 16th, 2019. You all right? You all right? The daughter's a little under the weather, which means we'll all get sick too. Did you love it? Don't you love it when the parents just let their kids go to school sick and just infect everybody else? That's why these schools are like a bacteria-infested area. I've been wondering how or what I should post for a video after this event. That's why it's been a couple of days. So I'm just going to get into it. You know, look, guys, maybe this is one of the first times you'll see a YouTube channel not only capture an event that was staged and then something afterwards, which was a major event. One happened on Sunday, and the major event happened no more than 24 hours, 48 hours afterwards. And that's our building fire. Now, nobody got hurt. Everybody's been evacuated. The only thing that actually had injury was a cat, and it's been resuscitated. And I'd like to know how they resuscitated a cat back. That was the news. Reported that. Anyway, so everybody's fine. I knew nobody got hurt. I knew the place was evacuated the minute I took that videotape footage of that building. So it was captured here. So you see, when a fake event happens, which I knew it was a fake event, that's why I went up there and I was cocky and kind of a pain in the ass because I knew it was bullshit. There's no way anybody would enter a hospital with a shotgun and wave it around at 10 o'clock on a Sunday night. So I knew that was complete bullshit. The second event I couldn't do anything about because there were fire trucks and firemen and the police had the place cordoned off, so I couldn't interview anybody. I couldn't do anything. I could only get a view from my terrace, you know, basically. But it's weird when something like this happens so close to home, you know, and right when I was going to get into mudflood, you know, I mean, really, right when I was going to start talking about mudflood and flat earth. All right, look, I just want to touch base with everybody. I'll be discussing some more topics with you guys shortly. We've had a lot of board meetings and a lot of, you know, meetings here in the building, and these displaced people that are no longer have a home want to live here, you know. So they've already put notices out with people with 2-bedroom apartments and other things like that if they want to shack up with them, but we don't want that here. You know, we don't want them here, unfortunately. At least the majority of the building. Frankly, I don't want somebody here either, so it's not happening here. And it should be interesting. But again, not only did I capture a fake event, but immediately following that, a real event. You know, it's amazing. I really haven't seen many chemtrails at all lately, the last couple of days. I don't know. It's weird. Something like this happens so close to home. That was a rental building, by the way. One of the only ones here. The rest of them are all co-ops here. And I don't know if you know anything about co-ops. Co-ops are very difficult to obtain a resident in. They have to do a background check on you. And they go through all this bullshit. It's basically like living in a college. You know, everybody's always talking about the other person. I mean, it's like so trained they are. But, hey, look, this is where I have to stay until I can afford to buy a house. So I just want to tell everybody everything's okay. The former residents of that building, I'm sure, are being shacked up somewhere in a nice hotel. So, it's a very nice building. And these buildings were built back in the 30s, you know, never a problem. And then all of a sudden, suspiciously, poof, it's gone. It's a shell of a building right now. It's gone. The first 3 floors, just like the Twin Towers, fell down on top of each other, which means the whole building is finished. All right. I'll post another video later on. I'm just, I don't know, concerned about everybody out there. All right, keep your heads up. All right, and be cautious for false flags when they happen, and when one does in your area, you know, make sure you're prepared. I am right here. My pantry's right there. Soup, crackers, sorts of stuff. We didn't lose power here, but so many people are out of a home. But they were rental units, you know, so it's kind of different. But all right, I thank you for subbing. I thank you for viewing my videos, and let me be a part of your life.